Welcome ladies and gentlemen to another Call of Duty Cold War video. In this video we're going to give you 5 tips on how to get better aim inside Call of Duty Cold War. Movement is very slow and different compared to what you're used to inside Warzone or Modern Warfare, and hitting your shots first is very important inside Cold War. And also because of the longer time to kill, you need to make sure you stay on your target. Before we get into the 5 tips, we know the majority of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to see more Call of Duty Cold War videos, or if you want to see Call of Duty Warzone videos, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything, and also go ahead and follow us over on Twitch. The first tip that is very important, especially inside Cold War, is to make sure you've got the cleanest sights possible, as this will make it very easy for you to keep an eye on your targets. So for example, on assault rifles you have the Mill Stomp reflex sight. On top of that, you can use some of the iron sights that come base with every weapon. The XM4 does have some clean iron sights, however for the other guns, make sure you're using the Mill Stomp reflex, especially in Cold War, because the iron sights are not the best. Now off the back of this tip, and it goes without saying, just make sure you're using the best attachments to control the recoil of your weapon as well. Using the correct class setup will help you massively, and we will make videos going over each weapon and their best class setup. The second tip is making sure you understand the recoil of the gun you're using. So for example, the XM4, which is the main gun I use, shoots upwards slightly to the left and then back to the right again. You want to make sure you're adjusting for this, so if your recoil pattern is shooting upwards and to the right, you want to pull downwards and to the left on your analog stick. And this will make sure your gun is a laser beam. The third tip is making sure you have the correct settings. You do not want to have such a high sensitivity where you cannot track your targets easily. Also, you don't want it too low to the point where you can't turn left or right and it's so slow. In the link in the description, there's a full video going over the best settings for Call of Duty Cold War and the alpha. For the horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity, I use a 7.7. And then when I'm aimed down sights at high zoom and low zoom, I have a 0.8 and a 0.8. What this means is when I'm not aimed down sights, I can quickly scan the area very fast to see if there's enemies around. And then when I'm aimed down sights, I can make really small adjustments to make sure I hit my targets correctly and I can aim for the head. The fourth and most important tip is centering your screen. Now what this means is when you're not aimed down sights and you're moving about, make sure your crosshairs are aimed at where you think enemies could come from. This could be a window, a door, anywhere at all. Anywhere you can predict danger coming from. Now of course this comes with a lot of map knowledge and playing the game over and over again. Even if you don't have a lot of map knowledge, just aim your crosshairs where you think enemies could come from, and a lot of pro players use this tip to make sure they get to see the enemy first, so if an enemy does come from where you're already aiming at, you can aim down sights much quicker than them. The fifth and final tip is particularly for Cold War. Now in Cold War, you cannot bunny hop. You can't really drop shot anymore either, and also slide cancelling doesn't work as well as it does in Modern Warfare. So what this means is all the movement advantages you had inside Modern Warfare when in a gunfight does no longer apply inside Cold War. You can still slide and this is a feasible option, however the main thing you want to focus on is your strafing. You want to make sure you're using attachments that are going to increase your strafe speed. That way you can move side to side whilst aim down sights and still shoot your enemy. Now of course this is going to take a lot of practice to make sure you're keeping your aim on target along with controlling the recoil, but if you can do this, you'll be amazing at the game. Not to mention that strafing left and right will make the enemies miss some of their shots, and that way you'll be able to take the advantage. The last couple of bonus tips I'll give is to make sure you're using the gunfight or wildcard. This way you can pick your favourite weapon and you can get more attachments for it so you can reduce that recoil even further. So for the first time ever, you can get up to 8 attachments on your favourite gun. Now of course this only works if you have the right gun equipped in the first place, so guns like the MX4 and the Craig 6 have lower recoil than the AK-47 for example. If you struggle to control your recoil, make sure you try out one of those 2 guns first, as they'll give you a better understanding of how to control recoil, as they're slightly easier to use. So that is my top 5 tips on getting better aim inside the Call of Duty Cold War Alpha. If any of the mechanics change inside the final version of the game, we will make an updated video on this. But hopefully these tips give you better aim and let you get more wins inside Cold War. If you learned something new from this video, don't forget to leave a like, as it helps YouTube recommend us more, and it also lets us know that you've enjoyed the video. And also, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and also go ahead and follow us over on Twitch. That's all for this video, thank you very much for watching.